Today, let's sew New Look 6815. I will walk you through how to sew a simple top and a skirt, view A and view D. I will also supply you with what you need to sew this sewing project, as well as tips along the way on how to sew knits. Let's roll. This is a easy pattern, and I'm sewing A and D. Let's go. Hi guys, this is Alethea. Today, let me show you how to sew a top and a skirt. This is New Look 6815, an easy pattern. And as you can see, there is my fabric. It's a knit fabric with small dots, cream color and black dots. Come along with me. I will walk you through step by step. It's a simple process of how to sew a straight top and skirt. So the items you're gonna need are thread, scissors, a marking tool, pins, and the notions for the skirt is elastic. The notions are for the elastic is 1 1/4 inch wide elastic. So it's looking like this. So we're gonna go through this step by step. First, I chose my layout after I chose my fabric, which is a lycra knit fabric. I chose the layout for the top, which only has 3 pieces. I'm not using the sleeve. I'm gonna use a band to make it sleeveless, because as you can see in A, it has long sleeves. This fabric, the lycra cream and black dot fabric, is a light fabric, and it's a good fabric to use for a nice summer top and skirt outfit. So I have clips here as well. So after I chose my fabric and pre-washed it, I use my guide layout, which is New Look 6815, and we are sewing A and D skirt. So I chose A for the top, and like I said, it's only 3 pieces that I'm using. And for the skirt, which is D, it's only 3 pieces. Your front, your back, and your band for your waist. So let's get started. And if I didn't mention, of course you need your pins and your sewing machine, and a ballpoint or stretch needle for your fabric. Here are my pattern pieces. This is piece 10 for the skirt, 8 for the front of the skirt, and 9 for the back of the skirt. And I have already adjusted and pattern pieced it together and tried for my size, tissue fitting. And this is the top. You have 1 front and the back, 2, and the armband. And again, I have tissue fitted it to my body. So the next step is to start cutting and pinning and cutting. And so now you can see I've laid each piece on the fabric. I folded with each end meeting in the inside. And each pattern piece is placed on the fold. So here is the skirt, 2 pieces, and the top. They also are placed on the fold, so I have a double fold layout going here. Next is the pin. And so I'm pinning. Here are my pins. On the fold. And use as many pins as you would like, or as you think is necessary to use. So I'm just going to continue to pin. And the next step will be cutting. Now, finish cutting and trace my pattern. So now I'm getting ready to change my needle. I do not have a 7-10 needle for ballpoint. I have the 80-12, so it was recommended to use the 70-10 for my fabric, which is the rayon lycra. So, and it's a ballpoint needle. As you notice, this is my test fabric right here for my stitches, and I have placed a barrier under my needle, my plate, my sewing machine plate, to keep the needle from falling through. So I'm going to change the needle, and then I'll show you the test stitches as I do them. But before I put the needle in, I'm checking to see if the needle is bent or straight, and you can check your needle against a flat surface. And it's looking pretty straight to me. I'm inserting the needle now, and I'm gonna make sure that it's all the way up there where it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna tighten. And making sure that it's secure. I'm gonna re-thread my needle and test my fabric. And I just use the regular selected, recommended by the machine. See if this works for this fabric. It's a little puffy, so I'm going to increase my length to 3. That's a lot better. Than that. But this actually doesn't look bad. But I'm going to use the 3. And there's your stretch. And this little canister I keep my discarded needles in. It's a regular little bubblegum container. So guys, remember the top I told you had 3 pieces, front, back, and sleeves, and neckband. So I did not want to do the long sleeves because of the weather that's coming in. So I opted out the long sleeves and I chose the nickel dress or top and use that sleeve band for this project here. So the sleeve is going to look like this in the beginning. Then you fold it over like that and stitch along the front. Guys, also remember to go back and check out all of the videos, especially the live. I don't do many lives, but I'm beginning to get into them. So it was a thrill for me. It was a hobby lobby live. So don't forget to check it out. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel is free, and I would love to have you join the family and join the fun. And don't forget to check out the sewing game. It's a game I put on the channel the first of each month. Some sewing trivia, if you will, or completions, or whatever you might want to call it. I think it's fun. It's a refresher. It helps me to stay intact and learn new things. I'm sure you will enjoy it. So let's move on with sewing the sleeve band to the sleeve. Then next we'll just have to adjust the hem, and this little top will be completed, and we will move on to the skirt, which is also 2 pieces. I don't count the waistband, so it's 2 pieces front and back, or 3, and the waistband. So now I'm beginning on the skirt, the 2 side seams, waistband, and notches. Now I'm working on the waistband. This is the opening for the elastic to go through. So the first stitches to the circle, and then the next circle to the end. And it's looking like this. And so after you sew your side seams on your waistband, a good idea is to base your seams down so when you get ready to insert your elastic, it will not get caught up on your seams. And of course the basting, this is hand basting. Of course basting is the longest stitch on your sewing machine. Basting is a long stitch and it does have to come out when you're done. And this is also done before you fold your band to sew on your skirt. It'll be easy to take out. So now I have basted my waistband on the skirt. This is the peephole for wrong side. This is the peephole for inserting the elastic. And we're gonna stitch up the waistband now. So now I have attached the waistband to the skirt. And it's time for the elastic. I don't know whether I'm gonna trim these seams down or not, but I think I will. I am gonna trim the seams down. So there's the waistband attached. And it's time for the elastic. I showed you in the beginning the elastic, so you tie in the size that's needed for this sewing project. So you tie, you take the elastic and put it around your waist and tighten it as it will be for the comfort of you plus 1 inch. Then you take the elastic and go to the sewing machine and attach it after you thread it through your garment. So I sewed my elastic and there it is inserted into the waistband. And we're gonna remove our basting stitches that help us insert the elastic. And we're gonna trim our seam and distribute our elastic throughout the waistband so it'll be proportional. Then we're gonna slip stitch our little peephole where we inserted the elastic, which is here. So we have completed inserting the elastic in our band, and the keyhole we fed our elastic through is slip stitch. And please watch this video if you want to learn more about slip stitching. It's closed. So the next thing for this easy skirt beginner project is to serge the edges and turn up my hem. If you don't have a serger for the hem, you don't have to have one. You can use your sewing machine. It has zigzag stitches, and you don't necessarily have to finish the edges for knits. That's the one good thing about knits. You can just turn it up, fold it over, and hem. So This particular pattern calls for a double hem, but I'm just going to do one. I'm going to serge it, fold it up, and sew it. So now that we have finished with the waistband, here's another little tip for you. To keep your elastic from twisting in the waistband, sew down the seam to hold the elastic in place and to keep it from twisting. Moving on, we're done with the waistband, side seams, and the notches. So we're moving to the hem of the garment, the top and the skirt. I'm gonna serge both hem edges. Okay, the skirt hems serging is completed. The seams are open. I'm just gonna fold the hem and stitch it on the sewing machine. So let's do the hem for the top. Another tip I use to hide my serger thread, I use this large eye needle, which is a loom kit needle. It has a little hook on the end and a big eye, wide enough to get anything through. So I put my serger thread through it, run it through it, and then I run it through the back of the serger stitches and pull it through. And clip. But now to complete the step-by-step walkthrough of a easy beginner top and skirt, I'm doing the finishing touches of sewing the hem to both the skirt and the top. A straight stitch. You can zigzag if you want to, but I'm doing a straight stitch after I have serged it. So here is the completed hem on the top. And next is the hem on the skirt, and the outfit, this beginning sewing project, top and skirt, will be completed.